Hey guys, so today we're gonna make a special little treat. I've been addicted to Cracker Jacks probably my whole life. I mean addicted, and I wanted to try to make some from scratch, and you guys, they came out perfect, better than store-bought Cracker Jacks. Try this out. I promise you're gonna love it. So of course you're gonna need some popcorn. You can pop it from the kernel, or you can use microwave popcorn. Just make sure it's either very light in salt and butter or no salt and butter at all. You're also going to need some redskin Spanish peanuts. Redskin Spanish peanuts. And I bought a bag of raw and a container of dry roasted, and I used both, so whichever one you can find. You're also going to need some brown sugar. You're going to need a little bit of vanilla extract. You're going to need some unsalted butter, some light corn syrup, a little bit of salt, and some baking soda. We're going to work on our caramel sauce. I say caramel, you say caramel, it's the same thing. Now to do that, I have a large saucepan, and I'm going to go ahead and melt my butter down. Once my butter is melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in my brown sugar. And then we're going to add in that corn syrup. And salt. You want to stir this well. Now it's going to take some time to come together, and all we're going to do is bring this to a boil. Once it hits a boil, we're going to cut it off. But until then, we have to constantly stir it because you don't want your sugar to burn. So just keep stirring and stirring until it reaches a boiling point. This recipe turned out so well. I'm actually really proud of it. I don't know why. I guess because I love Cracker Jacks, but it came out so well. Now once it hits a boiling point, you want to go ahead and remove it from the heat, and you're going to stir in your baking soda and vanilla. Now here in a large pot, I've already popped my popcorn, and I'm going to add in my peanuts. I added in both raw and the dry roasted peanuts. I wanted to see the difference, and there wasn't much difference, but I do prefer the dry roasted. It just gave it more of a roasted, a little salty taste. Really good, but whichever one you can find, you can use them. They both work very well. So now I'm just going to go ahead and pour that caramel sauce all over the popcorn. And then we're going to go ahead and mix this well. You want to make sure all the popcorn is coated. You want to make sure all the peanuts are coated. And you guys, make sure you get rid of any unpopped popcorn kernels. I did have a few in here. I didn't think about it. But I didn't have many, but just a few. But make sure you get rid of those. So now I'm just going to put this on a baking sheet on some parchment paper and pop it in the oven at 250 degrees and let it cook for about 45 to 60 minutes. Mine's was done about 45 minutes to 50 minutes in. You're going to stir it every 15 minutes. So you're going to stir it about 3 or 4 times. And when you're done, you're going to have crispy, delicious, sweet, a little bit of salt. You guys, these are better than Cracker Jacks. It's like a mix between Cracker Jacks and Fiddle Faddle, or Cracker Jacks and Poppycock, or Cracker Jacks and Bunch of Munch. Is it Bunch of Munch or Bunch of Crunch? Bunch of Munch. You guys, this is my go-to recipe. If you like Cracker Jacks, if you like caramel corn, give this recipe a try. Yum.